Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you all? Welcome to your English class. Okay, bache, I hope so you all are doing well, staying safe and sound. Bache, tell me how many of you have done with your yesterday's homework. Before moving towards our new topic, just raise your hands, those who have done with the homework, because I'll take your oral test as well, okay? Raise your hands, those who have done with the homework. Okay, very nice. Okay, so we have done with words meanings, we have done with question answers, and we have done with word sentences. Now we are going to move towards book exercises, and we'll do page number 5, page number 6, and page number 7. Clear? All of you have books now, right? So let's start our today's lecture. Okay, this is book exercise B, page number 5. The exercise A, we already did it yesterday. That was question answers. Ji Sumaya Iqbal bache. Bache, those who are not having books, kindly arrange books for yourself now, okay? So this is book exercise B, and it's on page number 5. Book exercise A on page number 5 was question answers. We did it yesterday. So today it is true or false. True means that, here we are given with some statements. Fine. One is about the magpies and the other one is about fable. Clear? So here are some statements. You can see on the screen. Clear? And we are supposed to mark it either true or false. Clear? हमने यहाँ उसको सही करना है या गलत करना है. Whatever we studied in the unit. So all these statements are according to the unit. Clear? Yes, Muhammad Hubaib Alam, you are supposed to write it in your rough notebooks. You are not supposed to mark it in your books. Fine. Take out your rough registers, pen, pencils, keep your stationery along with yourself and start your work. So the magpie is quick at building a nest. Quick, tez. Building, creating, making a nest. Nest means ghonsla. So magpies are quick at building a nest. So it is false, because we studied in the unit that they are lazy and sometimes they take 40 days to build a nest. So this statement is wrong. This is false. So we will mark it cross here. Okay. The magpie is quick at building a nest. So this is wrong. It is false. Clear? Now the second statement about the magpies are the magpies steals from other birds. Komal Mushtaq, bache, you are not supposed to write it in the book. Just take out your rough notebook, the rough register, and start writing it in that. Please stop asking this question again and again that, ma'am, can we write it in the book? Nobody's supposed to do any writing in the book or in neat copy. You are supposed to write all these things in your rough notebook. Is this clear? आप लोगों ने अपनी बुक में राइटिंग नहीं करनी, ना ही अपनी नीट कॉपीज में राइटिंग करनी है. आपको जो पहले कहा था ना कि यू हैव टू यूज योर रफ रजिस्टर, ठीक है? तो रफ रजिस्टर में आपने ये राइटिंग करनी है, ठीक है? सो द magpie steals from other birds. Steals means चुराना, चोरी करना. From other birds, other means बाकी. Birds parinde, you know it. Clear? So the magpie steals from other birds. We already studied it in the unit that they steal from other birds, and they steal what they steal? They steal eggs, they steal twigs, they steal grass. Even they can steal shiny items just like rings and chains as well. So the magpie steals from other birds. So you have to mark it tick, because this is true. This statement about magpies, it is true, okay? Now come towards the third statement that the magpie is very intelligent. Now in the unit, intelligent word is not used for the magpie. The sentence was that magpies are clever birds with big brain. So what does big brain means? big brains का मतलब है they are intellectual, they are intelligent, they are smart, they are sharp. ठीक है, तो when there's the word intellectual, clear, it means intelligent. And there was one sentence as well in the unit that when they look in the mirror, they know that they are looking at themselves. Shah Hassan, bache, when the school will reopen, so then we'll do it in the class and then you will write it in your neat notebook. And now please stop asking these questions and concentrate on your lecture. Is this clear? Okay, so the statement in your book was that the magpie are clever birds, they're with big brains, and when they look in the mirror, they know that they are looking at themselves. So bache, I am going to explain the third statement now. इंटेलिजेंट मतलब अक्लमंद, क्लियर, वाइज जो होता है, समझदार. सो दे आर वेरी इंटेलिजेंट. कैसे हमें पता चलता है कि व्हेन आपकी बुक में एक स्टेटमेंट है, एक सेंटेंस है दैट व्हेन दे लुक इन द मिरर दे नो दैट दे आर लुकिंग एट देमसेल्व्स. मतलब जब वो शीशे में खुद को देखते हैं तो उनको पता चल जाता है कि यस वी आर लुकिंग एट आवरसेल्व्स, हम खुद को देख रहे हैं. ठीक है, तो दे आर इंटेलिजेंट. Mark it true because this sentence is true. They are intelligent. They are sharp. They are smart. Clear? Now, the fourth one statement about the magpie is the magpie is the king of the birds. So we haven't studied any such statement in the unit. Clear? There wasn't any such sentence in your unit. इस तरह का कोई भी जुमला आपके सबक में नहीं था. So this is false. This is wrong. गलत है ये. Clear? Now the last one sentence, the last one statement about the magpie is the magpie can be very untidy. So this is true. We studied it in the unit that they are lazy and they are untidy. How we come to know that they are untidy? Because their nests are always untidy. मतलब बेतरतीब होता है उनका जो घोंसला होता है. ठीक है, तो वहां से हमें पता चल जाता है कि yes, the bird is untidy. Clear? So mark it true. This sentence about magpie, it is true. Clear? All these statements are clear about the magpies. Shall I move towards the fable? All right, now come towards the other side. Fables are stories that, yesterday I told you guys that fables are those stories in which the characters are either animals or plants और मतलब ऐसी चीजें जैसे कि उसमें जानवर बातें करते हो या प्लांट्स बातें करते हो एंड दे टीच अ मैसेज. वो हमें कुछ ना कुछ मैसेज देते हो, कोई ना कोई मॉरल हम उससे लेते हो, कोई नतीजा अखज़ करते हो. सो दैट स्टोरीज आर कॉल्ड फेबल्स. मैंने आपको yesterday एग्जांपल दी थी मूवी द लॉयन किंग की. ठीक है, सो व्हेन वी आर वाचिंग द मूवी लॉयन किंग, सो उसमें क्या होता है कि सारे एनिमल्स एक दूसरे के साथ बात करते हैं, दे आर इंटरैक्टिंग विद ईच अदर. ठीक है, so that is a fable, a kind of fable. So fable are stories that teach a message. So I told you guys that we get a message clear from fable. So this is true. Mark it true. This is correct. We already studied it in the unit. जो आपकी सबक के बिल्कुल एंड में एक ऐसे पर्पल बॉक्स है ना, तो it is already mentioned there clearly. वहाँ पे ये बहुत क्लियर लिखा होता है कि fables are those stories that teach us a lesson. ठीक है. Now the second statement about fables, fables are stories that may have birds as characters. ठीक है, so we discussed it yesterday that the characters in the fables they are either animals or birds or plants. So this statement is true. ये सही है. Clear? This statement is true about fables, that fables are stories that may have birds as characters. Characters, yesterday I told you guys that किरदारों को जो कहते हैं, जो ड्रामा जो रोल प्ले करते हैं ना, तो that are called characters. उनको characters, उनको वो किरदार होते हैं. ठीक है, so mark it true. ये सही है. This is correct. Now fables are stories that are only for adults. अब adults क्या होता है? Young, जो बड़े होते हैं. ठीक है, so this is not only for adults. This one statement is wrong. Clear? Mark it cross. This is wrong. This is false. Clear? Fables जो stories होती हैं तो वो सिर्फ बड़ों के लिए नहीं होती है. They are for kids as well. बच्चों के लिए भी होती हैं. Clear? Now the fourth statement about fables are stories that are always true. So this is wrong because fables are those stories that are man-made. ठीक है? Reality में, in reality, animals can't talk, plants can't talk, ठीक है? Birds can't talk. ये तो बोलते नहीं है ना reality में. तो these stories are not true, मतलब ये सच्चाई पर मबनी नहीं होती, फिक्शन होता है, ठीक है? मैन मेड होती है जो स्टोरीज होती है ना, जिस तरह से मतलब एक कहानी होती है, फर्जी कहानी होती है, ठीक है? सो दैट आर ऑलवेज ट्रू. दिस स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग, ये गलत है, ठीक है? फेबल्स आर स्टोरीज दैट आर नॉट ट्रू, ठीक है? ओके, नाउ द लास्ट वन sentence about fables, the last one statement, fables are stories that are always sad. So that is not mentioned in your book that they are always sad, मतलब कि उनका इख्तिताम जब वो एंड हो जाता है तो वो सैड होता है. नो, ये हमें नहीं पता, ये आपकी बुक में दिस इज नॉट मेंशन, ठीक है? सो दिस स्टेटमेंट इज रॉन्ग, मार्क इट क्रॉस, दिस इज फॉल्स. क्लियर? इफ यू गाइस हैव डन टिल हियर, draw half finishing line. Draw half finishing line. Clear? Now on the same page, on page number 5, there is another the other exercise that is about imagine or draw a picture of magpie's nest and something a magpie might steal. So this is not included in your course, this is excluded, you are not supposed to do it. Clear? Now kindly turn the page, come towards page number 6, and this is grammar portion. Page number 6 of your book is grammar portion, and the title of the exercise is capital letters and full stops. Means here we are going to study that when we are supposed to use capital letters and where we are supposed to use full stops. हम कहाँ पे capital letters use करते हैं और कहाँ पे हम full stops use करेंगे, we are going to learn it today. ठीक है? So the first one is okay, before moving towards the topic, let me tell you that capital letters and full stops are a kind of punctuations. Punctuations होते हैं ना, जो आपके full stops होते हैं, commas होते हैं, question mark होता है, exclamation mark होता है. So just like that, capital letters is also a kind of punctuation. Clear? So the first one is at the start of the sentence. When we are using capital letter, we are using a capital letter at the start of a sentence. जब हम कोई जुमला start करते हैं, तो we start it with a capital letter. The first one that we are writing, the first word that we are writing, so that the first letter of that specific word should be a capital letter. For example, she likes reading. She means we are referring to a girl. हम किसी लड़की की बात कर रहे हैं, girl. She likes reading. Now what is reading? Reading पढ़ाई जो पढ़ना होता है. You can take the example of reading a book, you know, reading a newspaper and reading a story, it can be. So she likes reading, and there is a full stop at the end of the sentence. So she, look at the S of she, it is capital. So the start of a sentence, the word she, and the first letter is S. So it is capital, that she likes reading books. So here the S is capital. Now the second one sentence is they are happy. Now they, again we are using the pronoun, and they, the T of they is capital. So they are happy, वो खुश हैं, and then there's a full stop at the end of the sentence. Clear? So क्या सीखा हमने, that at the start of the sentence we must use a capital letter. जब हम कोई जुमला start करेंगे तो we must use a capital letter for starting a sentence. Clear? Now the second one point is for people and places. Here you can take the example of proper nouns as well. Proper nouns जो specific होते हैं नाम, ठीक है? So people and places, when we are talking about a specific person and a specific place, so we will use the word, the first letter of that word should be capital. Just like London is a big city, London. So the L of London, it is capital. Clear? Now the second one example is the Beatles came from Liverpool. Now, what is a Beatle? Beatle is a brand. Clear? And which, band? Which band? It's a musical band, and they came from Liverpool. Now, if you will look at the sentence, if you will look at the screen, so the Beatles, B is capital. Although it is in the middle of the sentence, but the B is capital. Why? Because it is a proper noun. It is a specific name of a band. Clear? Came from Liverpool. Now, what is a Liverpool? Liverpool is a city. It is a place. So the name of the Liverpool, the L is capital. The Beatles came from Liverpool means the band that was performing, just like we guys are having, you know, the Coke Studio and the Junoon band here in Pakistan. So they came from Liverpool for, you know, for singing songs or मतलब जिस चीज के लिए भी आए थे, लेकिन they came from Liverpool. Basically ये जो band है तो ये Liverpool का है. Here the B and L, both of them are capital, and there is a full stop at the end of the sentence, means the sentence it is stopped over here. Clear? Now the third one is for nationalities and languages. Now what is a nationality? Nationality means when we belong to a specific country. For example, I am Pakistani. I belong to Pakistan. I'm the person who lives in Pakistan, and I have the nationality. My ID card is of Pakistan, so I'm Pakistani. My nationality is Pakistani. So for the nationalities, we will when here the word Pakistani is written, so the Pakistani P is capital. I am Pakistani. मैं Pakistani हूँ. So the P of Pakistani is capital. And then again, there's a full stop at the end of the sentence. Clear? So this was for nationality. And now language. She can speak French. Now French is language. French is the language that is spoken in France. जो France में बोली जाती है. ठीक है? Fourth sentence. The Beatles came from Liverpool. Mohammed. Maybe I don't know you are Saad or who. The Beatles is a band, musical band, ठीक है, जो गाने गाते हैं. So the Beatles came from Liverpool. This is the name of a band. They came from Liverpool. Now Liverpool is the name of a place, जगह, city का नाम है, ठीक है. So the Beatle B is capital and the Liverpool L is capital. Clear? Now the nationalities and languages is she can speak French. Here, the F of French is capital. Why? Because this is a specific name. It is a specific name of a language. So it should be capital. Either it comes in the start of the sentence, or it comes in the middle of the sentence, or it comes at the end of the sentence. Doesn't matter. जहाँ पे भी I start में आए, दरमियान में आए, या last में आए, it should be capital. Clear? All of you guys are clear till here? Raise your hands so that I can move forward. Good. Now I am going to move towards the next slide. Okay, for the letter I, when we are reading, like for example, reading books or reading stories or different things, or you can take the example of your letter and application. When we guys are writing the letter or application, so there, whenever we are using the word I, we always write it in uppercase, in capital form. Okay, why is it so? Because it is the only single letter alphabet. Letter or alphabet means it is the only single alphabet pronoun. Pronouns, for example, he, she, it, they, we, you. So all the pronouns are they are just two or more than two letters. Clear? But I is the only single alphabet pronoun. I is the only single alphabet pronoun. So that is why I is always in capital form. And the other reason why I is always capital, it shows the importance of the speaker or the writer. Speaker, the person who is speaking. So that person is speaker. So जब कोई बंदा बोल रहा होता है या जो कोई बंदा लिख रहा होता है तो खुद को इंपॉर्टेंस देने के लिए, ठीक है, वो क्या करता है, वो I को कैपिटल कर लेता है, ठीक है. So whenever there is I, it should be whenever there is only single I, जब हम खुद के लिए I यूज करते हैं, so it should always be capital. For example, I love reading books. मुझे किताबें पढ़ना अच्छा लगता है. Clear? And the second one sentence is my friend and I went to the park. My friend, मेरी दोस्त and I. So see here the letter I, it is capital, although it is in the middle of the sentence. चूंकि दरमियान में है, but still it is capital. See, so my friend and I went to the park. Went is the second form of go. ठीक है? So means this sentence is in past. कि मेरी दोस्त और मैं पार्क गए थे. Clear? गए थे, went. कहाँ से हमें पता चल रहा है that we are talking about past? See, there's the word went. Clear? My friend and I went to the park, and then there's a full stop at the end of the sentence. Now, the next one is for the names of months and days. When we are talking about the days of the names of days, and when we are talking about the names of months, names of days, just like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Whenever we are using these names of the days, so the first letter of these days are always capital. Whenever we are writing Monday, whenever we are writing Sunday, whenever we are writing Tuesday or Thursday or Wednesday or Friday, whatever the day we are writing, the first letter is always capital, isn't it? And whenever we are talking about months, clear? Months, the 12 months of the year, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Whenever we are using these names, so what we are doing, we are always using the first letter capital. We are always writing the first letter as capital. Here are the examples. She will start her course in September. Here the word will is used, means we are talking about future. She, we are referring to a girl that she will start her course. Course may be English language course, or it may be her classes, or it may be a medical course, or whatever the course is, it will start in September. So see here, the word September is at the end of the sentence. Clear? September यहाँ पे end में आया है, but still the S of September is capital. Isn't it? The starting of the sentence is capital. She, the S of she is capital, and the S of September, both of them are capital. Clear? So why? Because here we are talking about a specific month. Clear? We are talking about a specific month, September, that she will start her course in September. So the S of September is capital. Clear? Now come towards the second example of this. He went to school on Monday. He, here we are talking about a boy. We are referring here to a boy. He went again. We are talking about past. ऐसे टाइम की बात कर रहे हैं जो गुजर चुका है. Clear? He went to school on Monday. Again, the word Monday is at the end of the sentence. Still, the M of Monday is capital. Why? Because it is a proper noun. It is a specific name. Clear? And then there's a full stop at the end of the sentence. Now, we are using capital letters for the titles of books and movies as well. Whenever we are talking about a book or a movie or a magazine as well, so we should use the first letter of the name. The first letter of the name, it should be the first alphabet of the name should be capital. For example, she, again, we are talking about a girl. She reads. Now here we are, this sentence is in present form. She reads Quran daily. Now Quran, it is a specific name. Clear? It is a specific name of our holy book. So the Q of Quran is capital. And then there's a full stop at the end. Clear? And now the second one is, my favorite movie is Barbie and the Pearl Princess. So here Barbie, the B of Barbie is capital, and the Pearl, P of Pearl is capital, and the Princess P is capital. This is the specific name of a movie, a cartoon. Clear? So my favorite movie is Barbie and the Pearl Princess. Pearl Princess, bache, this is a cartoon. clear? And जो लड़की होती है, so she knows how to do different things with the pearls. pearl जो होता है ना, मोती जो हम समंदर से चुनते हैं, clear? So the full movie is about that girl, that she was doing different things with the pearls, clear? So everything is clear till here? Is there any confusion? If anything is clear, just raise your hands so we can move towards the next slide. Okay, now I'm going towards the next slide. Okay, for special days or festivals, whenever we are talking about special days means special events. Whenever we are talking about our Eids or a specific day, so we will write the name of that specific day. The first letter of their day should be capital, or festival as well, clear? For example, Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr on 1st Shawwal, clear? Now this is the month of Ramadan, clear? So when it's when we complete the 30 days, inshallah, then in Islamic calendar, it will be the month of Shawwal will start. So Muslims who be Musliman celebrate manana. Muslims celebrate Eid al-Fitr, जो हमारी छोटी ईद होती है, ठीक है, Eid al-Fitr on 1st Shawwal. Shawwal is the name of Islamic month. So Muslims, the Muslims, M of Muslims is capital, clear? And Eid, E is capital, Fitr, F is capital. Eid al-Fitr on 1st, and S of Shawwal is capital, clear? And then there's a full stop at the end of the sentence. The next one sentence is Basant festival. Basant festival, Basant is a festival where the people, they do kite flying, clear? So Basant, the B of Basant is capital, is also known as Jashne Bahara. Jashan means Bahara, spring, and it is always celebrated at the start of the spring. So jab spring hota hai, then the people, they used to celebrate Basant festival, ठीक है? उसमें क्या होता है? They used to do kite flying, clear? Now full stops. When we are using full stop is always used at the end of the sentence. जब हमें पता चलता है कि the sentence is finished, खत्म हो गई है ये बात यहाँ पे, तो what we do, we put a full stop, clear? Festival, बच्चे, festival means त्योहार, ठीक है? फेस्टिवल इज त्योहार, जो हम त्योहार, हमारे जो त्योहारें होती हैं उसको फेस्टिवल कहा जाता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, पीपल फ्रॉम फ्रांस स्पीक फ्रेंच, मतलब जो फ्रांस के लोग होते हैं वो क्या करते हैं, वो फ्रेंच बोलते हैं. स्पीकिंग, बोलना. फ्रेंच इज अ लैंग्वेज, क्लियर? सो द पीपल, पी इज कैपिटल, फ्रांस, एफ इज कैपिटल, and French, F is capital. Again, there is full stop at the end of the sentence. So you guys are clear till here? I am going towards the book exercise. So if everything is clear till here, just raise your hands, please. We have last 10 minutes and I want to complete this today, okay? Okay, now the next page is very good, means it is clear. Okay, now this is your book exercise A on page number 6. Rewrite these sentences using capital letters and full stops. Rewrite means it is given once, ek dafa aapko ye given hai, and rewrite, you have to write it again using capitalization of letters. matlab aap letters ko jahan pe capital letters की जरूरत होगी वो यूज करें, and जहां पे full stops की जरूरत होगी तो आपने वो करना है. So the first one is already done for you guys. The leader and I did not agree about the trip to Italy. See, the leader, the starting of the sentence, it is the, so the T should be capital. The leader and I told you that whenever there's I, so it should be capital, okay? So the leader and I, so down I is capital. Did not agree, राजी होना, मतलब जो लीडर होता है एक ग्रुप का, ठीक है? Just like you can say the monitor, और जो एक बड़ा होता है जो लीड करता है. Leader means the person who leads something, ठीक है? So the leader and I did not agree about the trip to Italy. मतलब जो लीडर है वो और मैं, हम राजी नहीं हुए किस बात पे? trip, Italy जाने के लिए trip पे हम राजी नहीं हुए. So Italy is the specific name of a country, so the I should be capital. Clear? And there should be full stop at the end of the sentence. Clear? Now the second one is, when I am older, I would like to go skiing in the Alps. Now when I am older, when? Jab. W should be capital. Clear? When I should be capital. Why? Because here the I is giving importance to the writer. ठीक है, जो writer है जिसने ये sentence लिखा है तो उसको importance. And other thing is, it is the single alphabet pronoun, so it should be capital. When I am older, जब मैं बड़ी हो जाऊंगी, I would like to go skiing. Now what is skiing? ठीक है, skiing is basically a sport. It's a game. कौन सा game होता है? That you might have seen it in the news and in the movies and in the dramas as well. People, they are doing it in the snow. ठीक है, जो स्नो में जो गेम खेला जाता है, that is basically एक जो स्नो वाला पहाड़ होता है, ठीक है, बर्फ वाला जो पहाड़ होता है, and उससे you know they are slipping from that, so that is basically skiing. And Alps means high mountains. High mountains, this is basically a mountainous region of Europe. ठीक है, so when I am older, जब मैं बड़ी हो जाऊंगी, I would like to go skiing in the Alps, mountainous region of Europe. I will go there for skiing. I will go there for skating. Clear? So now here, just like in Europe, there's Alps, and in Pakistan, we are having our northern areas, just like Naran, Kagan, and Mari. Clear? So the Alps. Now the third one is, my friend and I go horse riding in Karachi on Saturday mornings. Now there is my should be, the M should be capital. My friend and I should be capital. My friend and I go horse riding. Horse riding, घुड़सवारी, ठीक है, जो हम घोड़े पे बैठ के जो सवारी करते हैं ना, that is known as horse riding in Karachi. The K should be capital. Why? Because this is a specific name of a city. So K should be capital. My friend and I go horse riding in Karachi on Saturday. I told you earlier that if there's the name of a day, so the first letter of that should be capital. My friend and I go horse riding in Karachi on Saturday mornings, and then put a full stop at the end of the sentence. The fourth one is his sisters. His means we are talking about a person, a boy, his. Clear? His sisters went means here the sentence is in past, to Russia to study last September. Last guzra hua. ठीक है, so his sisters went to Russia to study last September. पिछले September में उसकी बहनें रशिया गई थी. For what purpose? For study purpose, पढ़ने के लिए. ठीक है, so this full sentence is about past. ठीक है, so the H of his should be capital, the R of Russia should be capital, and the S of September should be capital, and then put a full stop at the end of the sentence. Now the fifth one is last Christmas. Last, the L of last should be capital. Christmas. Christmas is a celebration of Christians, and they are celebrating this day as you know, just like we guys are celebrating our Eid. So Christmas is the Eid, a kind of Eid for the Christians. This is their religious, उनका जो होता है ना, तो एक मजहबी त्योहार होता है. It is their religious festival, and they used to celebrate it on 25th of December every year. So last Christmas we went. Again, this sentence is about past, something that is past, जो गुजर गया है. ठीक है, उस वक्त की बात हो रही है. Last गुजरा हुआ Christmas we went ice skating. Again, this is the same thing as skiing. Ice, the I should be capital, and the skating, S should be capital. And I sprained. Now what is sprain? Sprain means twist, sudden twist. जो अचानक हम गिर जाते हैं और मोच आ जाती है. ठीक है, होता है ना, हम जब गिरते हैं तो हमारे पैर में मोच आ जाती है, हमारे हाथ में मोच आ जाती है. तो sprain means twist, twist. ठीक है, मोच आना. My ankle. Now what is the ankle? Ankle is that part of the body that joins the foot and the leg. जो आपकी टखना होता है ना, so that is the ankle. Clear? So L should be capital, C of the Christmas should be capital, I of the ice should be capital, S of the skating should be capital, I should be capital, and then there should be a full stop at the end of the sentence. Now, the sixth one is, I love making and sending cards to people on Valentine's Day. Now, Valentine's Day is celebrated on 14th of February, but this celebration, this festival is not for us. This is not for Muslims, okay? So the non-Muslim people, they used to celebrate it on every 14th of February. So the I should be capital. Why? There are two reasons. The first one is this is the start of the sentence. And the second reason is this is the only pronoun that is the single alphabet. Okay. I love making. Mujhe cards banana or bejna. Sending bejna. Making banana. Making and sending cards to people on Valentine's Day. On that specific day, I love to make and send cards to different people. Clear? And then add full stop at the end of this sentence. Now on this page, on page number 6, there are two more exercises. That is exercise B and C, and I discussed it in detail. So I don't think so that you will face any problem in those two exercises. So that is your homework. I will tell you that at the end of the lecture as well. Now we are going to move towards page number 7. Clear? Okay, these sentences are done. It's clear. Raise your hands. Those who have done, and for those jinko samajh aa gayi hai, kindly raise your hands, please. And if there's any question, you will ask it at the end of the lecture. I will unmute you guys. Clear? Now everything is clear till here. Shall I move forward? Okay. Now the next one is